Hey, this is Meredith Powell, and I'm coming to you today from Columbia, South Carolina. And I just had an experience this morning that I think would make such a great sales tip. So this is sales tip number 241. And the sales tip is you've got to ask for the business. And I just learned this one the hard way. About a year ago, I spoke at a conference and I hit it out of the park. I had such a good relationship with the audience and the meeting planner that we talked about having me back this year. So I did all that I was supposed to do. I dotted the I's, I crossed the T's, I stayed in touch. I sent my thank you note, I sent them articles, I sent them videos, I stayed engaged, I made sure I was connected on LinkedIn. But the one thing I never did in all the contact with the meeting planner and the organizers of the event is I never directly said, I would definitely like to speak for your conference again this year. Is that an opportunity? In other words, I never actually asked for the business. I insinuated, I built the relationship, I did everything that in my mind assumed I had it nailed. And then, when I hadn't heard, I called to check in, and they said, wow, we would have loved to have had you, but we just assumed that you were already booked with something else. Let's get you on the schedule for next year. So you can guarantee I'm not going to make that mistake again. I've got to ask for the business, and so do you. Listen, we build the relationships. We do everything to make sure that our prospects know us, they like us, and they trust us. But that still means that we have to ask for the business. If we don't ask for the business, we can't assume they just know that we want the business. So I just learned that lesson the hard way. I don't want you to learn that lesson the hard way. So if you want to open more doors, if you want to close more sales, then you've got to learn to ask for the business. So this is Meredith Elliott Powell, and I'll see you next week with another sales tip. But right now, I don't care what's on your plate today, make sure you ask for the business.